What you'll hear is that we hate women, that it's a backlash against women's rights. You'll hear that we're regressives that want women back in the kitchen and making sandwiches and barefoot and pregnant.
You're just bitter, you're a loser, you're a whiner, you're ugly, you're undesirable, you're lazy, you're scary, you must be a racist, you must be a misogynist. And this is the way people who don't want men to talk about issues try to shut us up.
Because we've been focusing our binoculars on the issue of discrimination against women.
Most of the discrimination is faced by men. The fact of the matter is men are suffering.
Their wife wants to abort the child and they don't. What do you tell them?
I can't tell you at this point how many guys I've talked to who are like, yeah, you know, she stabbed me and they put me in jail.
I'll never forget this. He said, if she starts hitting you again, you better get out of there fast, because if she just breaks a fingernail trying to hit you, we'll arrest you.
She needs to do is make the accusation, and that's on your record.
DNA should mean do not ask, because it's now illegal to even get a test, and if you get a test without the mother's permission, you will be criminally prosecuted.
It was a 15-year-old boy, it was a 35-year-old woman, and she was able to collect child support from this boy that she raped.
It's hideous.
False accusations, men's health issues, homelessness, the rates and statistics that we don't hear about.
93% of workplace fatalities are men. 4 of 5 suicides are men.
Men are conscious that our society doesn't want to hear their pain.
We value female life more than we value male life.
Because the U.S. government does not want to send you to die. They would rather send me to die.
All these forms of discrimination are happening in a society that doesn't even allow us to talk about them. We've talked about women's issues for 50 years openly in this culture.
We have a big hole in the area of compassion for boys and men.
Instead of debating us, they try to shut anything we do down.
We can't solve any of these problems if we're not allowed to even stand up and say they exist.
We just don't seem to respect each other for who we are. And there's something sinister. There's some sinister aspect of our culture, something sick, something malignant, something horrifically destructive.
We are all organizing as a single voice, a loud voice.
It's time for us to quit apologizing for being for men's rights. It's time for us to quit apologizing for being men.
It's commonplace and it's everywhere, and the more you start to become conscious of it, the more you realize that it's there.
I don't lack sympathy for any of this.
The red pill is about looking at these issues in an honest way, even when it's uncomfortable.